Creek here and see what happens. Might be a good place to catch a trout. If so, it'll be a 390 adventure bike run, and it'll be catch, cook and eat. One thing about today, the water looks good and hopefully there's no brown snakes about. Spinner's working well. All we need's a fish. Been in drought here for months, so I don't know if there's any trout in these fish in these streams anymore, but it's worth a try. I think if he did round up a trout, it'd be a good one. I used to hate this place in the summertime. It used to be really dangerous. Anyway, this is a really good spot, and if there's a trout around here, only trouble is the bad place to try to get in. We'll head up a bit further and have a look, but okay. Don't know if you can see it. That would be not a bad hole if there was a fish about. We'll try. I'll hit right at the front of this hole. If there's anything hanging around here, just right in the guts of this should be a good way to get a hit. You'd expect if you got one here, it'd be a good one. Really deep hole, this, with lots of obstacles. Hopefully the bike's still sitting back there in good condition. I was planning on hopefully getting a trout today, but I don't like my chances. Like I said, it's been in drought here for the last few years, and even though there's plenty of water now in the creek, all the trout that appear, I'd say, have died. All we got is the burnt out car. We'll head back down to the water have another look. It was actually a bit disappointing back there. I really thought I'd catch a trout in that hole because, like I said, I've fished this place over a period of 20 years and maybe 30 years. I've always got trout here. But I haven't fished over the past 3 or 4 years because of this heavy drought that's come through. Although I did come past here going back a year or 6 months ago, and there was water in the creek, so I thought there'd still be a few fish here, but may not be the case. This is a good hole, stagnant type water at one end, deep at the other. May be able to get in and throw a line there, but it's always, I don't know, I always find when you go fishing, especially trout fishing, don't know if you can see it in the camera, but down this end it's all frothy in the water, and trout used to always love sitting under that. But once again, a bugger of a place to get at, or a hard spot to get at. But we will see. And this compact rod I bought on the bike, it's a shitty rod too, although I can get close to the water down there. The water up, all the water up there. Probably can't see it now, but I don't want to disturb that just yet. And I might be able to get down here closer and throw the line back. Try for a go in that direction. I was going to say I don't recall a lot of these holes, but once the water comes up into this new level, all the holes look different anyway. So they're never what, no one's been here, but there's no footprints. So once again, it's always important how you go on the first cast. I better hope to let this one wasn't a bad cast, but nothing. Go a bit, a lot of leaf in the water too. Bloody nothing. That's a fisherman's worst nightmare when you get to a good spot like this and the surface is covered with leaf. Might see if I can fire something up this way. Once again, you pick up the only bloody leaf in the hole. Trouble with trout is they need really good, clean, aerated water, and seeing it never rained here for quite a while, and the water went down, unless they were lucky enough to survive in the big hole, most of them would have died. Or in this case it looks like the bloody lot died. Geez, you would have thought there would have been one. One to qualify. would have been in this hole in the old days, I would have come up here and definitely knocked 1, 2 or 3 out of this hole for sure, or a hole like this. When you look at the spinner spinning really well, just hard to believe these holes are dead. If you've been trout fishing, even if you've got the wrong coloured lure that they are keen to bite, they will come up and bump it and hit it 2 or 3 times, and then you mightn't feel them again. But I have not had just one pathetic strike. And when I say that, that's on a lure colour they don't go much on. And even if it's the case, this could be one of them they don't like, but they'd bump it. Where if it's the right colour one on a good day, they'll hit it. But I'm just convinced now there's nothing in these holes, or very few to none. There's been times we've been along here and took, not actually taken, but caught 10 or 15 trout along this part of this creek, and caught and released mainly, and maybe taken one. And just caught, released, and good fish up to a kilo in weight. But this is bloody shocking. I think I might call it a day, because I'm pretty sure I am not going to catch anything.